much, Principal Sir, and the guest.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, organizers.
And guest of honor, Kalpana ma'am. And well-acclaimed chief guest, Subhash sir. And all treasured invitees and of course our starling participants and students. How lovely is this day, and so does the ambience and aura surrounding it. Soon the colors of merriment will unfold and will transport us to another world. Today we are having brilliant students who will compete in elocution and extemporary competition and share their views about the given titles and bring out their hidden aptitude. Initially, let me read out the rules given to the participants and are requested to follow the rules and regulations. Speech carries 5 marks per candidate. It shall not less than 2 minutes and more than 3 minutes in length for elocution. For extempore, the time limit is 60 seconds and 120 seconds. 1 point shall be deducted for each 10 seconds or part thereof over or under this time limit. Speakers from the beginning should consider their intended audience to be the public, a mixed age group, not simply an audience of peers. Statements which might be construed as slanderous, embarrassing, or containing gender, cultural, or racial stereotypes are unsuitable for the competition. In elocution, there will be a question-answer round in which judges and audience may ask 5 questions in total. They will carry 5 marks separately. The judge must base his decision entirely on the material presented without regard for other material which may happen to possess. Students need to start directly without established procedure are disallowed. And last, the decision of the judges shall be final. Now I see all participants are ready to come on the stage.
Let me just brief you about the rules again.
Participants are ready to come on the stage and share their views about the given title. So who is going to break the ice? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the first speaker from class 8, Miss Shivika, to come on the mic. Her topic is the best lesson I have learned. Music has healing power.
Music is defined as music is defined in the form of with the help of.
It's okay, relax. Everyone is friend here. Nobody is going to control. Relax.
With the help of power to develop emotions within the mind of the listener. According to Colby Elliott, a great song should lift your heart, warm your soul, and make you feel good. With the support of music, an individual make an imaginary world within them, and by hearing music, a person can relax both body and mind at the same time. Music can rid all of unwanted thoughts, anxieties, and stress at the same. Thank you.
I would like to call the second speaker from class 7th, Miss Jia Agrawal. Please, a big round of applause for her.
Good afternoon, everyone. My topic is importance of kindness. Kindness act as a polite and kind towards others. Kindness means being gentle and friendly with others. Kindness costs nothing, but it make our planet a happy place to live. One should not focus on your weakness and faults, but it to focus on your language. Saying simple words such as thank you is not hard in use. used to show gratitude towards others. Kindness depicts individuals' characteristics. It is a universal language which a blind can see and a deaf can hear. Kindness cannot be defined in proper words but in simple words. Kindness can be defined as a friendly, sweet, and a righteous language. Thank you.
Shishta Pachauri from class 8. Her topic is the best lesson I have learned.
A very good afternoon to all. The best lesson I have ever learned is no one is perfect. I think and I strongly believe that this word does not exist in my dictionary. I believe that it's the actual truth that out of billions of population in the world, there are many people who does not trust themselves and who think that they are not capable enough to have their own decision, to take their own decision. But it's not true. God has made us different. We have our own capabilities, our own abilities. For example, if I take the example of our school, we have different students. Some are good in studies, some are good in dance, some are good in music, some are good in studies. It means we are categorized in different things. We should not feel guilt for that. We should be proud of that we are imperfect. With this, I want to conclude, it is our unique identity which makes us different from others. And rather than thinking that we are imperfect, we should love ourselves, we should find our hidden talent, and we should try to achieve a goal or a position in our field. With this, I want to thank all the judges, participants, and audience to give the precious time. Thank you so much.
7. Her topic.
All there are many opportunities for everyone from nowadays. There are many the schools offer many languages to learn, that are Japanese, French, Germany, that we can use in our later after life. But what about the people who are deaf and can't speak any of the languages? Yes, there are schools for them. Yes, there are schools for them that are known as lower schools. But what about the people who don't want to go there? So we have make special schools. But what happened? The people don't want to go there. That's why we have to use sign languages in our schools also, that encourage their students physical development, that encourage their physical things, that helps them to make friends and all with the help of sign languages. And sign languages is not useful for that deaf people. That is useful for us to make silence and maintain discipline in our school. Thank you.
Class 8. Ansh Agarwal. His topic is Android versus iPhone.
Good afternoon everyone. Today I am going to be telling you which is better, iPhone or Android, and why is and isn't. iPhone is more simplistic, and in my opinion iPhone is easier to use than Android. When we purchase a device on iOS, we don't have to deal with the pre-installed application in our phone that you not necessarily need it. Whereas Android users have to deal with the pre-installed application in their phone that can't be deleted from their phone. When we discuss about devices, the crucial part of them are security system. iOS comes with less malware and difficult to hack because the developer of the iPhone take the coding seriously and it is difficult to hack. But we cannot guarantee that it cannot be hacked. To conclude things, it is clear that no device is superior than other. We should purchase them on our need. Thank you.
From grade 8. His topic is books are better than movies.
Good afternoon to everyone. When we compare books and movies, books are always better than movies, as books allows us to have a sharp brain, sharp mind, and be more creative. Books be creative. Books allows us to get Books allows us to imagine the event happening in the story in our own way of imagination. In movies, the characters are designed according to the directors, but sometimes the character design described in the book cannot be presented in reality. This results in different or maybe totally opposite type of character in a movie. Movies are just a source of entertainment, but to make a movie out of book, not everything can be taken out. Not everything can be taken out. Also, not everything gets covered in the not everything gets covered in the movie. For example, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire series. This movie already had a lot of action, but it lost a huge chunk of storyline. Unnecessary action scenes have been added just to make interest. They doesn't affect the storyline of the movie or the book. Furthermore, I'd like to say this that a book cannot be just by its movie.
Gupta from class 7. His topic is why books are better than movies.
Good afternoon, all of you. Books are the better than movies because we can get knowledge from the books, and movies we can get more details of that book.
From grade 8 to pick up a chit and reveal the topic.
So, here, good.
Unemployment in India.
My name is Ridhima Agarwal, and as you know, my topic is unemployment in India. If any citizen of India don't get the job, so how he or she can run his or her house for his or her food or for his shelter and etc. If he don't get money so how he or she can buy their clothes, food and shelter or any important thing else. So it is so important to get employment in our India. If our India don't get the employment, so our India get decrease in our for our if employment will be not there, so we can't get our teachers or our music or our directors of movies and teachers. How if teachers don't get their employment, so how we students get education and how we students can learn our basic things. So employment is very important in India. Thank you.
Next speaker is Abhay Rana from class 7. His topic is important than winning.
Afternoon, everyone. Participation is more important. Participation is more important than winning, because some great people said that if you try, you can do better next time. But the winning is not important. Winning is not important. You have to try that how you can do it. If you don't try, you don't know how you are doing it, and after trying, you can win it next time. And
So let's move on to our next speaker, who is Rishabh Garg from class 8. This topic is haste makes waste.
Shekhar. So as you all know, my topic is haste make waste. So it is a correct statement, as we all know we do works, but in the hurry make some things, we make some wrong things in that. So whole project makes like a waste. And all great people also said that do the works in a great properly. Do some, but done it very properly. So I tell you one incident about me only, that I am doing a project, science project. In that I am very in pressure because I have to submit it next day only. So I have done it, but some small mistake make my project very whole waste. But next time I have done it very slowly and very properly, and I get to a first position. So from this you can conclude that the something you are doing, make it do it very properly. Thank you.
Our topic is women are better managers.
Topic is women are better managers. As we all know, women are better managers in many ways. They know how to handle things very well. For an example, we can take our mothers. They handle our house very well and manage everything manage everything. They know how to do better things in less money, and they know how to save time. They do everything very well. Thank you.
My name is Shreya Rathi. A very good morning to all. My name is Shreya Rathi. I'm a student of grade 8, and today my topic is brain drain. So sometimes people start convincing people so much that the people minds get brainwashed. The people cannot put their thoughts and their opinions in front of others. They come under the pressure of other people and start doing what they like to do. So it's like, for example, is sometimes in terrorism, sometimes in schools, people put students under great humongous pressure, due to which the students are not able to put their thoughts in front of everyone, and they are not able to think out of the box. So that's why we should never come under pressure, and we should handle each and every situation with great efforts and the hard work we can put into it. So I would like to conclude with everything and this topic, that we should always put our opinions in front of others, and we should not come under pressure and humongous pressure by others. So we can put our thoughts and express ourselves in front of others. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.
Our topic is Atmanirbhar Bharat.
A very good morning to all. I am Sustika from grade 8, and my topic is Atmanirbhar Bharat. Atmanirbhar Bharat means independent India. For my suggestion, India should be independent and create their own production and do all the work with them. They can take help from other countries as well as also help them, but still I prefer India should be independent. If we say that if a country is not helping our India, we should not force them to help our India. Thank you.
Now I would like to call Daksh Khandelwal from class 7. His topic is bookish knowledge versus experimental learning. Experiential learning.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today I am here to tell you about bookish knowledge. When Britishers come India, so they wanted to tell about the bookish knowledge they have learned from England. So the booking knowledge, we can come around that what the books has said to us, and in the experiment learning we have experienced about in the years or the month what we have learned. Booking knowledge is the knowledge that we get from the books that learn us and tell us how to start early work and experience learning tells that how the elders tells about us. Thank you.
I think the energy of the audience is drowning, right?
Now I would like to call Mr. Dikshit from class 7th. His topic is class 8.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Trizan Dikshit. As you all got to know, my topic is ignorance is bliss. So, what do you mean by ignorance? Ignorance means avoiding the things which are not useful for us or which are completely useless. Ignoring things which do not gives us any certain things, which do not give us any education. So ignorance is bliss. This means ignoring all the things which are bad for us, harmful for us, which don't give us any certain things or any learning to us. So and we should also ignore bad influence which people gives us, and also some bad thoughts. Thank you so much.
Now, I would like Navya Agrawal to come and speak on her topic, which is why individual data privacy is important.
Good afternoon, everyone. My topic is why individual data is privacy is important. That individual data privacy is important because if we will give our Aadhaar card number and phone number to others, so they will misuse of our numbers and
Good morning, everyone. My name is Vaishnavi Khandelwal, and my topic is newspaper reading as a habit. So I think that we should all make newspaper reading as a habit, because by reading newspaper we can know about our social life and our political life. By reading newspapers we can improve our reading skills, and we can know new words, and we can also read English newspaper by reading regularly. Our knowledge also upgrade, and we can know many things. Thank you.
Now, I would like to call Unnati Kushrestha from class 7th. Her topic is information technology, a bane or boon.
Good afternoon, everyone. You know that my topic is information technology is boon and bane. So the best is a boon, and it helps to go anywhere. We have to information very easily and take the information everywhere, and it helps to take everywhere information, and it helps everywhere information, and usually the information in school and other, it helps to
With this we conclude our today's.
Teachers who are there and organizers for this such an enlightenment program. Within a short span of time we have learned and we have seen the views of so many enlightened hearts and soul. The important point that is the one is how much better we are prepared and how better we are responding. This type of programs are meant to make you more comfortable and to make you more presentable while you are interacting with any kind of session, so that anyway when you are presenting any topic which is related to your subject or which is not even related to your subject but you carry some views, how much better the frequency of your words, the pace which you are carrying in respect to time is being seen. So as you might have got with some rules, what I have found that many of you have done really spoken very well, and the content was also good. There were few topics which really need lot of homework. The topic was like information technology one, another one was Android versus, because these are the topics where until unless you do not know deep, you cannot talk on the surface. Apart from that, there was a very enlightenment topic was the brain and drain. I just want to share you this particular thing which one of your candidate has spoken about brain drain. See, when I was in SSB, Service Selection Board Allahabad, so there was a president, his name was General A.N. Singh Sodhi. So he was sitting at the top, and I was, as a candidate, I was sitting there and I was presenting and he was asking me so many questions. So he asked me, being an engineer, many of the people are migrating from India to the other worlds like America and all for their bright future and all. So why you opted for the army, and what exactly this term, what do you mean? So he said that, do you believe in brain drain? So I told him, yes sir, brain is such a beautiful thing which cannot be attached to the drain. So drain means which is not useful to us. So I do not carry this particular label verb that brain drain. I do not have this kind of feeling. So he started, I was having my own views. It's nothing that it is written in a book that you have to go with it. That is why when you are speaking, always speak what you carry in your mind. Don't try, see, you can have ideas from Google, you can have ideas from so many places. But what you think, that is very important. Because when you will think what you are thinking and what is coming out, that will reflect your true identity. And true identity means really that is what it is required. Because आपके कहने ना सुनने से कुछ होगा नहीं, but आपका एक views है वो count होगा. So when so many people ask me about this topic, brain drain, I always say that brain is such a beautiful thing that God has given to human beings, by which we are creating this whole, whole beautiful world. We are making our life simpler, we are making others' life simpler. In my opinion, I am adding a word in my opinion, it cannot be put with a word like train, and that is why talent can be trained. From one country to another country, what is going? Talent is going. So this is how, in the same way also, I want in future also, when you are preparing, you should always see, when you are coming here, you should rehearse yourself. That means, don't speak directly what you have gone with it. Try to recapitulate, and that is why in assembly I always say, have this kind of, breathing exercise. I know, when you are coming for the first time, you may shiver, you may get hopeless seeing all of them. Teachers are sitting in a silent mode, people are looking at you. It happens. Many of us get stammering also. But it can overcome by practicing. Thank you very much, and I once again congratulate to all those who are a winner of here and those going to be winner over here. And it was very good. You all behaved very well, and I believe that such type of program should be more organized by the concerned teachers. Thank you so much.
I am Kalpana Joshi, as the teacher of MLZS school. I want to say that you all have good views to all. You all have good views for all the topics, but sometimes you are hesitating by. What is the reason behind it? Can you tell me? Why were you hesitating all that time? Because we are never practicing. We are never talk to each other. If you want to remove your hesitation, please talk to yourself in a day. Go to the mirror and talk to yourself in a 5 minutes in a day. Thank you.
Subhash sir, please.
Well, participants, it's just a beginning. Like the path is already being created and you have to go through it. You can't back off, you can't go back, you can't take a turn, you can't go anywhere else. That's the beginning of it that Prawal sir have initiated already. So, as I say, best of luck for that. If you need any of the help, all the teachers, all the staff, your friends, everyone is with you. Just see yourself at the top. That's it. Thank you.
Fine, so the most awaited moment of the day. First thing first, before announcing the results, you all did well, and as somebody said, participation is more important than winning. It is always important, no matter how worst you are, no matter how good you are. But if you have the courage, if you have the eagerness to face the crowd, if you have the zeal to get over your fear, then only you will excel in life. So participation, again I'm saying, is much more important than anything else. And this is, as Subhash sir has rightly said, this is just the beginning. We have conducted few competitions earlier also, and we will keep conducting such competitions in the future, so that your skills, your communication skills, your oratory skills, your presentation skills should get polished as much as it should be. So now with this, let's come to the winners. For elocution, third position has been secured by Jia Agrawal from grade 6. Second position has been secured by Namit Awasthi from grade 8. And first has been secured by Krishna Pachori of grade 3. For extempore, third position has been secured by Trijal Dixit of grade 8. Second position is a tie. It has been secured by 2. Anika Gupta of 7th and Vaishnavi Khandelwar of 8th. And first has been secured by Shreya Rathi. Let's give a big round of applause. I request all the ladies to please come to the group photograph altogether.
Sir, what we can do, now an announcement is being done. Yes, sir.
I would like to thank the organizers, my co-teacher Palki ma'am. Let's give a big round of applause for her, because she has given her best to select the topics, and throughout in beginning till now she has been the best support I can ever get. So let's have a big round of applause for her once again. Apart from that, they have a good round of applause for Archie as well. She has done fabulous anchors. And for Sean as well, who was doing all sort of coordination and timekeeping.